Hello and welcome to the Quebber channel. I am Jason, your host. My throat's a bit dry, so I'm just going to grab a drink. We're on a little mini quest. I haven't been out on the Quingo for a while. Mainly it's been due to the weather, how hot it's been. While this cover, the canopy would protect me a lot from the sun, it wouldn't protect me fully, and the weather has been crazy. So we're going over to Tesco to pick up a few items. I've just started something cooking, some chicken and potatoes, because I had some chicken left in the freezer, so I put that in. So we had so there's chicken, there's potatoes, there's some onions, there's a paprika, some herbs, pepper, salt, and a chicken soup as part of the stock. And basically it's just cooking up now for later. So I'm going to pick up some, I think crusty bread or something, one of their big bloomers. That's what it's called. They call it a bloomer, one of the big baked loaves. I'm going to pick up some dog bits and pieces. I'll pick up some bananas because I'm almost out of bananas, and I've been eating a banana a day. And generally, we will pick up some dog stuff as well. It's not going to be a big shop. I've got to budget things as usual. But yeah, we are on our way. I love going out early. It's only 7:41 a.m. So not many people around. I'm hoping that Tesco will be nice and empty. I had to basically marshal all of my willpower to leave the house today. My brain did not want to leave the house, and it was like I had to leverage everything I could think of to try to get actually out of the house and onto the scooter. This is something that's really hard for people who don't deal with these problems to understand, that even though, yes, I've got a mobility scooter, I can leave the house. I am free to leave the house. It is there ready for me to leave the house on. My brain, I'm still fighting against my autism and everything else, which doesn't like leaving the house. Once I'm out there, once I've got past that initial getting on the Quingo and leaving the garden, that's different. But until that point, it's very much a battle of wills, because I know what can happen to me if I have to get off the scooter, if someone tries to steal the scooter, if it breaks down, if I get hit by a car. All these different scenarios go through my head. And even the entire, what if the house burns down while I'm away? All these kind of things chip away at my intention. And these aren't just normal concerns. My brain will actually grab all of those and run with them. So every time I leave the house, it's a battle. And some days are better than others. Today I'm pretty much worn out already. I have been up since 5 because it took me 2.5 hours to put together enough arguments against my brain to get me to leave the house. But we made it. So we are going to just let's head over the bridge. In fact, I'm going to stop here just for a second and get another drink. My throat is quite dry. It's quite early. So, it's very hard for people who don't have mental disabilities or issues that stop them leaving the house and that, to understand just how much effort it takes, how much you have to prepare. So pretty much I am fighting exhaustion at the moment. But it's a nice day. I'm out here. I'm going on a quest, and I will not fail the quest. Yes, I've got... When I get nervous, I burp a lot. It can start off my my refluxes and issues. My brain just isn't set up for this going up. It's been such a while. I keep wondering, when I get there, will the aisles be smaller? Will I not be able to make it round the aisles? Why would the aisles be smaller? No, I have no idea. And it's probably silly to me to think that, but my brain's thinking that. And I'm wondering how exactly I face everything. Yeah. My throat is stressed out as well. These are all ways that it affects me. We can make it. Used to be so much easier when you could go down here. Never realised it was one way. Now I do. So I have to go on the pavement. Right, so I don't see anything getting in my way-ish. The safest place is still my bedroom, my streaming room actually, and everywhere else is a lesser safe space that I create. going to be interesting to get past. Just about. Of course, I have my noise cancelling earphones in. Of course, next February, I'm going to be going to America. This is going to be a massive, massive challenge. The good thing is my friend Rip Monkey will be with me because he goes there. We'll be visiting friends and staying with friends there. So I'll be having to deal with being on a plane for 9, 10, 12 hours, no idea how long, with all the people around. I'll have all my mobile safe space with me and everything. I'll be watching movies on my X-Real headset, and I'll be trying to make sure I've got enough stuff to deal with. It's gonna be scary. It is gonna be fucking scary and hard to do. But I'm getting older. I'm in my 50s, and I've never visited America, and it's something that me and Paola always wanted to do. You know, they're supposed to stop pelican crossings, let people cross, but most don't. But yeah, I have so many, even now it's like, how many months before I go? Well, there's 5, 7, 8. No, there's not that many. So we're in the 7th month now, so that means there's another 5, 6, 7. So 7 months from now is when we go. But I have so much planning to do and raising the money. I'm going to do everything I can. See, something special is going to happen that I can't talk about when I'm there. But this is really a once in a lifetime trip. That's good. There's no vehicles coming. We're almost there. But yeah, so I've already started planning out what device I'll take with me. It'll probably just be my phone, my tablet, and my Steam Deck. And the reason for that is the Steam Deck for gaming and doing a lot of my coping strategies, my tablet for watching movies on the plane and that, because it's going to be the most power efficient one, the tablet, and my phone is my backup. Pardon me, that's good. Always sad when I see this building shut down, because that's the old library. And when Paola was ill, when she first had cancer, remember in the 90s we didn't have anywhere near as much access to the internet, or we didn't have Google to search everything and that. We had to go to libraries. So I spent my nights after visiting Paola in the hospital reading up on acute lymphoblastic leukemia, its side effects, its prognosis. I read the medical journals and the medical texts, the ones that medical students would read. And unfortunately, that made me know how screwed Paola was. This wasn't a, oh, there's a chance for this, there's a chance of this, this is the. This was if you've got acute lymphoblastic leukemia and you've got Philadelphia chromosome positive, there is absolutely no way, no treatment, no ability at the time in the 1990s to win. You can put it off, you can push it back, you can slow it down, you can stop it from auto-initiating the issues, but you cannot actually win, you cannot cure it. And that is knowledge I had to carry with me, and that is knowledge I had to tell Paola, because I couldn't lie to her. We always knew there was an end point, that we would not win. And I knew that this person who was my anchor, who was my coping mechanism, who I was connected to completely and bonded to, was going to end one day. And because of the autism and ADHD and that, I couldn't just put that at the back of my mind. It was always there. This is the curse of being like this, that you are in a situation where you can't just think about something else, because your brain doesn't let you. So, here we go. I'm going to stop streaming now. Set everything to ready to go. I'll go inside, do my shopping, and then I'll talk to you once I come back outside. So take care of yourself. Bye bye for now.